Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We back again, man, with another In the Car Chronicles. Y'all already know what I need y'all to do in this video right here, man. Turn this video up like the rest of them, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to this one, man. Let's get it. Let's go. We're going to call this story right here today, Drama Over Fudge Stripes Cookies. Part 1. We on Sussex 2 for this one, man. And for real, we in 40 building, man. But like, y'all got to understand how like a pack of Fudge Stripes is like a boss item, man. I know a lot of y'all might be thinking like Fudge Stripes, like yeah, like Fudge Stripes is boss items. Y'all got to understand when you're doing prison time, when you're doing a lot of prison time, you're not getting to eat the items that people are eating on the street. All that gas station food, all the snack aisle in the grocery store, we not seeing those things, man. Them people are giving us whatever snacks they want to give us. And that's what we eating, man. And sometimes it's not even really exotic snacks. You know, we get the candy bar, we get the honey bun, the cinnamon roll, the cookies. But we're not getting no Keebler cookies. We're not getting none of that type of exclusive, man. So, like, when they finally started doing the holiday pack on Sussex 2, man, like, it was a situation where I knew it was going to be situations, because these items that they had up there for sale, I knew it was going to bring problems. I knew it was going to bring problems one way or the other, man. Like, not just because of the item, but just because people are going to be gambling. There's going to be stuff going on, and it's always situations, man. So like, I remember the first time when they came with the wave with the soft batch cookies. You know what I mean? Like when we first had holiday packs, everybody was ordering the soft batch of chips, the chocolate chip joints. Now, y'all know what the soft batch is. Like, you know, a lot of people weren't used to that in the prison. Like, and there, a lot of dudes weren't used to that, man. So that became a very boss item. That became an item that started going for more than it cost. And dudes used to trade and pay people for more than it cost just because they wanted that cookie so bad. That was a great cookie. I ain't even gonna lie. It was several ways you can eat that cookie. You can eat it regular, which was a good sweet dessert, or you can eat it in some milk like cereal, man. It'll be even better. Like, it was a couple different ways dudes used to smash it, man. But like, it was one of the main boss items when we had the holiday pack, man. So yeah, stop selling the soft batch joints. And when they came with the holiday pack for the next Christmas, man, we looked up there and we saw Fudge Stripes. Now, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. My mama ain't buy those back in the day. You know what I mean? My mama didn't buy those, man. Like, my mama used to just buy Famous Amos, you know what I mean? Like the regular. She never really got exclusive with like a lot of cookies and stuff like that. We didn't like, my mama cooked food. So like, I ain't really had massive sweets as, you know what I mean? You know, we had popsicles and ice cream and different things like that. But like, I don't remember Fudge Stripe cookies. So when I seen it up there though, and I saw the price of it, which was the same price as the soft batches, I knew that this was a boss item. So what I told myself is I was gonna get me 3 packs of them, which they were expensive. That $11.99, something like that. I got me 3 of them. Man. That's all I wanted. I was like, I'm gonna get me 3. So the whole time in the pod, I'm in 4D at this time. The whole time in the pod, everybody's talking about these Fudge Stripes. You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about it. So I had a homeboy, man, from the town. We're gonna call him Lee. Now, Lee was one of those dudes that he cared more about sweet items more than he cared about food. You know, like I told y'all, like I was spacing my joint out. Yeah, I got me 3 packs of these cookies that everybody keep talking about. And I'm gonna get me some food material. I'm gonna get the good cheeses, the good block cheeses. I'm gonna get some good food. The chips they had, like I'm not just gonna OD and get all sweet items, but Lee was going around asking everybody like to trade, like, yo, order me the Fudge Stripes, I'll do this. And a lot of people was bucking on him, but he probably did find a few people, man. But like, by him doing that though, he showed me that he was very interested in these Fudge Stripe cookies, y'all. So boom. Now, I still don't know they're exclusive yet, because we haven't got them yet. But slowly but surely, everybody's talking about them slightly. So they talking about them like how them soft batches, and like I told y'all, them soft batches wave was crazy when that came through Sussex too. So finally, I'm gonna fast forward to when we get these holiday packs, man. Now, when you get the holiday pack in penitentiary, it's a beautiful thing to the point, man. Like when they tell y'all, hey, look, man, They got the holiday packs, man. They gonna pass them joints out today or tomorrow. Like, when you hear that, it makes you feel like, yes, man. Cause like, you might have just went to commissary. So you gonna have a lot of stuff. You got commissary and the holiday pack. That's a double bonus. So you feeling good about this, man. So when the holiday pack comes, man, everybody on their best behavior. Ain't nobody trying to buck on the police. Ain't nobody trying to hold the police up from doing their job, because everybody want these holiday packs, y'all. So the holiday packs hit, you know what I mean? They here. So they said they're gonna pass them out. So everybody was waiting. You know, we upstairs in 4D. They said they was gonna knock out A and B part downstairs before they get to us, which was gonna be probably after count. So we won't tripping on that. Everybody already know when the holiday pack's here, majority of the time we're gonna be on modified lot where they bring out trays and do all of that, because they trying to pass that out around the compound. So it take a lot of COs to make sure that junk taken care of, nobody getting beat, nobody stealing. So they be on point about that. So we ain't even tripping about the holiday packs are being passed out, man. So they finally get upstairs to us. So when they called me, man, I remember it, man. Like, everybody be on the door with their bag. Like, dudes be super confident. I remember one year Mom Deuce spun me game. I ain't mad at Mom Deuce. That's still my favorite lady, man. But I remember Mom Deuce told me she took care of that junk, man. Mom Deuce told me she took care of that holiday pack, man. I promise you, man, I was at the door and them people ain't called my name, man. Some people ain't called my name, man. I hit the button, man. Go get the lieutenant over here, man. I got a bag, man. My word, man. Dude look all over the place. White, you ain't got no bag, man. Long story short, I called Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes said I thought I took care of it in time. I was late. I was like, like I couldn't be too mad, but that junk like not getting Christmas, y'all. So boom. But I had to, you know, I'm good. I'm a man. Like, I gotta stand on my own, man. Like, there's other ways to get this stuff. You know what I mean? So I was just like, man, you know what? Then my man that got one, he broke bread with me. Then I gambled a little bit, won a little bit. Like, but it won't the same as not having your own. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Mom Dukes ain't miss no more after that. She ain't miss no more. But on this one right here, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I was waiting. I was waiting at the door like everybody else. Everybody got their bag. Everybody on standby. You hear me? My word. White. Pop our door. Bing, boom. I come out. I'm in 28. I come out the jump. Go down the steps nice and proud. Nice and proud. Go down there, dude. I see them. I see the cookies. The cookies look so professional. They look like cookies that belong in the grocery store, in the cookie aisle. That's what they look like, man. I'm like, man, now they wasn't big like the soft batches. The soft batches was the big wide pack. These was the little skinny pack of the Fudge stripe. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, I look up at a dude in the cell. I looked at, it was a white dude. He was in the cell with another dude, a black dude. I look up. They door still open, but they in that joint eating the Fudge stripes. They like, whoa, God. I see the white dude said, oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, I kept packing my stuff up. I was like, massive happy over the Fudge stripes, y'all. So boom. I said, let me hurry up and get this stuff, man. I got my stuff right fast. Sign the jank in. Out of here. Go up, back up the step game. Get up there. My roommate like, yo, you think they gonna call me? I was like, I don't know. They got some more bags left in that cart right there. I start putting my stuff up. I'm like, I gotta see what all the fuss is about. Push. Pop them junks. They got the junk where you pull the junk out, and it got like the cookies in the case. Just like all the cookies. I pulled the junk out, y'all. I was like, the smell of the chocolate. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a different type of smell. This is some real fat boy activity right here, y'all. So don't joke me, man. But the smell of the chocolate smelled different. I promise you. I was like, man, these look like some cookies that I think my mama used to get sometimes when they used to have the Girl Scout cookies. This was putting me in the mind of Mom Dukes get them mint and chocolate janks. I can't think of the name of it, but this was kind of similar. I grabbed it, John. I was like, oh my God. I'm talking about, man, some of the best dessert cookie I ever had in my life, y'all. So boom, I punished a whole roll. And I ain't even know I did it. I was like, yo, hit these. My roommate was like, let me see. He was like, yup. Same. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't know when the last time y'all had Fudge stripes, man. And I could be overreacting because this was some penitentiary activity. But at the same time, though, man, listen, that was the best. That was some of the best cookies I had in my life, man. It was just a great taste. Pause. Like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. Like, I'll never forget it, man. So I sat in the jank and punished almost a half of the pack of the cookies. Man, my word, when it was finally time to come out, everybody started coming out. Every time I look up, I was seeing somebody eating a Fudge stripe. Dude got him in a napkin. Dude got the whole pack. Dude down here breaking bread, letting his homeboys hit him. Everybody crushing them junks, man. Man, the Fudge stripe quickly took over our pod, y'all. So boom. So y'all already know what happens after there's a situation of holiday pack. What happens next, y'all? Gambling. That's what happens next, man. Everybody already know, man. The gambling is about to be lit. Everybody about to be gambling because the holiday packs are big items, and you can bring that to the poker table or the dice game or the tonk table or the spade table, whatever you want to do. It's going to be a gambling event going on. I bet you that when them holiday packs come out, man. Like me, I wouldn't OD, or I wouldn't even really do it, man, because I felt so thankful to be able to have some different type of food, some different type of material, a different tuna fish, a different pink salmon, a different mackerel, a different set of cheese, the white cheese. They got the Quizno cheese. They got cheese block. Like, it was just a different ball game, man. Like the snacks, Crunch and Munch game, they had different stuff. I wasn't trying to gamble my stuff away. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was on some major fat boy activity, so I wasn't really gambling nothing like that. I'm not saying I never did, but like, I would be real careful with those items. I'll be the dude like, yo, I still got a pack of Fudge Stripes, bro, 2 months later. You know what I mean? Because every time I run across them, I put it in the cut. Like, those who only get eaten on special occasions. I might eat 3 every blue moon. You know what I mean? Torture myself game. But at the end of the day, man, I'm one of those guys that keep that stuff, man, because it's exclusive. So, like, I'm not messing my stuff up like everybody else is, man. But my homeboy Lee, he went bananas, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. I went to that man's sale. Sussex 2 got the little table. You know, they're not like Lawrenceville with the big table. No, they got a little table that just, they got it mounted up on the wall. It's like a little small white little table. This man got the whole table full with Fudge Stripes, y'all. So boom. It filled with Fudge Stripes, man. I'm talking about the whole table, man. If I had to guess, I'll say there were 4 rolls of 3s. What's that, 12 packs of Fudge Stripes? That's a lot of Fudge Stripes. I told y'all they like $12 a pop game. That joint will suck up your whole list if you get about 8 of them. You know what I mean? So, like, that joint is a boss move, man. It's a boss item. Everybody messing with the junk, but Lee got a bunch of them junks. So he come to the door. He come to the door when he was hollering at me, you know what I mean? He come to my door eating a Fudge Stripe. So he was like, you gambling? I was like, nah, I ain't gambling. He's like, man, I'm about to go play poker. I was like, man, go ahead. I was like, I ain't gambling. I'm eating. I ain't doing no gambling with all this exclusive, y'all. No, sir. So I went back in the room. He was eating the Fudge Stripes. He went back to his room. He come out the joint. I come out my joint. I look. Bro going down to the little poker table, you know what I mean? Like, he played poker from time to time, and he's a giant good poker player. I'm not saying he can't go down there and shoot a shot, but I'm just saying that I'd rather eat y'all than basically mess all that money up, you know what I mean? So, bro go down the jump. He go down there, he down there doing his thing. I didn't even see what he put in the game, you know what I mean? But after a while of me sitting in the pod just chilling, you know what I mean? I'm eating some Crunch and Munch. I'm still eating, you hear me? I'm in that joint eating some Crunch and Munch. I look back. I seen bro going up to his cell. Now, we sleep on the top 10. I'm in 28. Bro sleeping 36. So he on the other side. But I'm seeing him go up the stairs. So I see him go up the stairs. But I never catch him when he come back down to the game. I'll always do something. And I'll be like, well, bro, I'll look. He already back at the poker table. So, but I seen him taking a long walk. Everybody know what that long walk is. When you walking up them stairs and you gambling. You going to get more money, y'all. So boom. So I already knew what time it was, though. But, like, for real, though, I don't be one of them dudes and people ear and, hey, bro, stop gambling, man. Now, if I see him when he OD'ing and I really rock with him like that, then I'll say something. But, like, I'm not even really saying a whole lot to people when it come to that, man. Like, you a grown man. If you want to gamble your stuff, gamble your stuff. Do it, bro. Like, that's what you want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't be caring for real, man. But at the same time, though, I seen bro take them trips. So I'll say about the second time I seen him take the trip, which I watched, I was like, I'm gonna watch it. So I went and stood right by the steps. You know what I mean? I got up and I just was waiting for him to come down. And when I looked and I seen bro coming down the steps, bro came down the steps with 2 packs of Fudge Stripes, y'all. So boom, he got the jumps kind of tucked to his left. He coming down the steps. I'm on his right. Pause. He right there. The cookies tucked to his left, but I see that yellow. He can't hide that little yellow. You know them jumps, the yellow pack. He can't hide that little yellow pack. I see it. He like, what's up, Wiz? I was like, what you got going on? You all right? I said, look, though. He said, what's up? I said, me holler at you right quick, man. He was like, hey, hold on. He took the Fudge Stripes. He was like, he gave the dude was like, all right. Dude put it right in the bag, nice and proud. Now, the dude that's running the game, man, we gonna call him Tank, man. His roommate, we gonna call him Big Bro, man. They were roommates. They be tag teaming the poker table. They were from the you know what I mean? They be tag teaming the joint. They are, dudes already know they major gamblers. That's what they do. Now, the dude Tank, I know he's loving that this man is bringing Fudge Stripes to the game. So when I call him, I was like, me holler at you. So he put the jump. So he come back, he was like, what's up? I was like, hey, look. I said, bro, look, bro. He was like, what's up? I said, man, look, if you keep losing them Fudge Stripes, bro, let me know. I said, I'm gonna buy the jumps for you, bro, before you put them in there. He was like, I'm just putting them in there. Yeah, I'm gonna get them back. Yeah, I'm gonna get my cookies back. Yeah, I'm gonna get my cookies back. Yeah, I'm gonna get them back. I was like, well, all right, I'm just telling you, like, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta keep like taking them junks to the game though, bro. I was like, cause you know the house man gonna keep the junks if you lose them, bro. He was like, man, listen, I'm gonna go get them back. If I lose, I'm gonna go get them back. I was like, how much you down? He was like, when I seen his face go like that, you already know a dude losing when you ask him that. I was like, how much you down? He was like, I ain't down. I mean, he got like 60 in the bag, and I just brought out another 2 packs of soft batches, so that's 80 in the bag. I'm like, you down 80, bro? He was like, I mean, if I minus these chips. I was like, bro, listen, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I told you I don't be doing that. I said, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, bro. All I'm saying is, if you gonna keep losing them joints, let me buy them joints from you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just have that type of courtesy for me. Look out for your guy. You know what I mean? Just play. He was like, I'm gonna get him back, Weezer, man. I was like, all right, man. Those was his last words, y'all. So boom, bro went back to the poker table. You already know what he doing. He in serious mode. All us happy. We got holiday pack. We talking about how we about to make this freaking nacho tonight. That's what we about to do. We about to make a steak and chicken nacho. That's what we about to do, man. You know what I mean? With the ruffles, the cheddar ruffles, and the freaking chips, the nacho chips. Like, we about to get exotic with this nacho right here. So we talking about that. So we ain't worrying about a whole bunch of gambling activity, except for the dudes that's playing cards, that's gambling. So I let them go. I don't say nothing else to them. I don't say nothing else to Lee, man, because you know, everybody got to do what they got to do, man. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to be in your ear trying to tell you what to do when you already know right from wrong. Now, don't get mad at me. You see me eating fudge stripes in your face. Now, I ain't trying to say it like I'm being petty or nothing, y'all, but come on, man. The man going to just lose them joints without letting me buy them? Then you think I'm going to look out for you after you done that? Are you nuts? So, boom. Got to be, man. I'm not looking out after that, man. Like, come on. You my guy and all, man, but, like, we're going to go to food. We're going to have food war. Like, food war ain't personal. You know what I mean? Like, you go to war about a bunch of things with people you like, man. But me and Lee gonna go to food war behind them fudge scraps. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So the game continued. The game continued for a little bit more. And he over there looking like a guy that's not winning. Why? Because for one, he don't have a lot of chips. For two, he doesn't even look happy. And for three, he keep looking at the clock. It's almost lockdown time. This game was almost over with, y'all. Y'all already know we was already done earlier from them passing it out. So we didn't even really come back out till like after 12. You know what I mean? So like the day is done. The day is done, man. So we getting the food together. You know what I mean? So I hit the dude Tank. His man pull up on him, which was his celly. You know what I mean? The dude, big bro, he pull up and was like, he whispered something in his ear. I'm watching the whole jump. He whispered something in Tank's ear. Tank said, hey, look, man, we locked down at 9 o'clock. We locked down at 9 o'clock. Tank said, look, man, the game over at 8:15. The game over at 8:15, man, because I got to take a shower and I'm trying to make something to eat before we lock down. So I just look at everybody. Everybody like they're in agreements except Lee. Lee looking like this. Lee like, I'm sitting on the jump like, freaking idiot, man. But like, dudes go through this. This is the stuff that happens in every prison with a lot of dudes. Some people will know, man, like a lot of dudes just be managing their bread wrong. Like they'll manage their bread wrong and be in a position just like Lee, man. So Lee the only one over there looking crazy. You know what I mean? So they about to close the game. They about to close the game. So the game closed. You know what I mean? The game closed. So when the game closed, I look up, I see Lee. Lee looking stupid. Lee looking stupid, man. You know what I mean? Lee got the crazy look. Like his look is just like he looked like he's basically like in La La Land. And I ain't talking about with the La La. Like he's looking sick, man. That's word. He has the look of somebody that looks like they lost everything. He looked like somebody, y'all ever seen somebody in a casino that don't really want to talk to nobody? You can just tell by their face like they lost. That's how his face said, look, I promise y'all, man, he had the sick face. Like he was just, the game over, you know what I mean? So he's standing by the game, everybody cashing out and, you know what I mean, doing what they do. He like, I see him walk to the side with Tank. Him and Tank had a conversation. Tank, they were all, him and Tank and Lee were about the same size. Lee was about a little taller than me, a little size. He used to work out. The dude Tank was kind of like a regular body dude, about my height. You know what I mean? Had a little size to him. So they having a conversation. They right there in a conversation. So I see Lee like, he tell him like, hold on. He ran up to me. He was like, hey, Weezy, hey, look, you gonna help me get some of these cookies out? I was like, what do you mean help you get some of the cookies out? He was like, I'm saying, I'm trying to get some of my cookies out. I said, so I told you, if you lost, I will buy the cookies. Like, you want me to can I buy some cookies? That's what you want me to swap out some money for you? For I can buy some cookies? He was like, no, I'm talking about, no, you buying back for me. I was like, bound back for you. So my other homeboy pull up. He was like, yeah, like he got mad. Like I won't comprehend what he was saying. He was like, hey, look, hey, bro, you trying to help me get some of my cookies out? He was like, how am I help you get some of your cookies out? He was like, give me something, give me $10 items. And I'm gonna get my cookies out. So my homeboy was like, so what's in it for me? He was like, what you mean what's in it for me? You help me get my cookies back. My homeboy was like we never seen Lee like this. Y'all gotta understand, people will change when they get stuff like, you know, this is Fudge Stripes right here. Fudge Stripes will change people. So this man sound like he talking Charlie Brown language right now. I ain't even gonna lie. He from the town, but we gotta keep it fair, man. We gotta keep it fair. I just don't have money to be giving up for you to gain, bro. Like, you should have just stayed packed like we did, bro. No, you want to go down there and gamble with these freaking psychos. Now you want us to help you buy your items back, man. So respectfully, me and bro declined that situation. We was like, oh, no, like he wasn't talking our language. You know what I mean? He was like, man, all right. He go say something to Tank. Tank was like, Tank had the face like, you know what I mean? So he leave. This is my word. I look up. I just see bro going up the steps because it's lockdown time. Man, I just see bro going up the steps looking mad. That man looks so mad. Lee went up the steps like this. He was like,
get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.